Hi, everyone. What's up? This is Lisa.
And I'm Sam.
This is our weekly video. Oh, quit it. So, we were talking about embarrassing things, and you have to understand this, the family that I come from, okay? My mom is a great cook. I have to give her credit. When she makes lasagna, when she made lasagna, I was always on top of it because it was the best.
I can't vouch for that. I didn't know her then.
He's never, no. But anyway, that's not always the case, okay? I had come downstairs when I lived with them, and I said, it smells good. What's for dinner? And she said, we're having mashed potatoes and... Oh, not mashed potatoes. We're having meatloaf, potatoes, and corn. And I said, oh, okay, sounds good. So I got my meatloaf, I got my corn, and I was like, this is some shiny potatoes. Yeah, it's a new kind of potato. I'm trying it. They're golden potatoes is what they are, or white potatoes, something like that. And I was like, okay. So I sat down, poured my ketchup on my meatloaf, smeared it around, took a bite. Meatloaf, good. Yum, yum, yum. Corn, good. Great, great. Put some salt on my potato with some butter, and took a bite out of it, and was like, oh my God, what kind of potato is this? And she was laughing. They're white potatoes. They're gold potatoes. They're good. And I was like, I don't think so. So I smashed it up, put a whole bunch of butter in there. I'm talking, unhealthy amount of butter. Whole bunch of salt in there. And then I said, all right, if it's potatoes, it's got to taste good eventually. Took another bite and I was like, oh man, there's just no making this taste good. And then I thought about it and I was like, this isn't a potato. And she's laughing so hard, she's about to fall out of the kitchen chair. Okay, by this time now, my sister is laughing also. They think this is the funniest thing in the world, and I'm not catching on to the joke. I have no idea what it is. And then it just flashed in my mind. It was a turnip. I said, this is a turnip. And she's just laughing again. And I was like, see, this is why I have trust issues, because that was not a potato. That was a turnip.
I have a question about that, however.
What?
The potatoes were not mashed, or what you thought were potatoes were not mashed.
Nope.
Okay, which means that they were like individual round potatoes.
Shiny potato.
Okay.
Didn't have a skin on it, though.
Didn't have a skin on it. But were they soft?
No.
Okay. When you cook potatoes, they get soft. If you bite into them and they crunch, it's not a potato or it's not done.
Well, you can make potatoes to where they're kind of crunchy.
When potatoes are done, they're soft. If they're crunchy, they're not done. Or they're not potatoes.
Well, it wasn't a potato. Now, all you have to do, if you know my mother, is mention turnips. And she will laugh hysterically because she thought it was the funniest thing.
Now, did the rest of them like the turnips?
They were eating them. Yeah, they must have liked them because they were eating them. My sister was eating it, and she said it was a great potato. And my mom, through her laughter, was talking about what a great potato it was. And I was just like, this is the worst potato in the world.
Well, root vegetable is a root vegetable, but still. Ugh.
It didn't taste like a potato at all.
No.
Not even close.
No.
So, but remember though, she's also the same woman who I came down and she was cooking in the skillet and I said, looking at it and I was like, what? What are you cooking? And she said, it's chicken. Oh, that's some funny looking chicken legs. What is it? It's chicken. I was like, oh, it's not. What is it? It's squirrel. Yeah, squirrel is not chicken. Well, it tastes like chicken. Well, I'll go get some chicken. So, yeah. And then my dad would cook eggs, and in the eggs would be like brains or something. I don't know. It's like when he was eating clams, right? Raw clams.
When who was eating clams?
My dad.
Okay.
He was eating raw clams, and he said he was slurping them down, and I was like, what is that? He said, it's really good. You want to try one? I said, I don't know. What is it? He was like, just try it. It's fish. I was like, oh, all right, well, I'll try it. So I took a gulp of it, and I'm chewing it, and I'm like, it's kind of gritty. Almost tastes like sand. Tastes like got a big rubber wad in my mouth. And then it kind of got icky, and I was like, what is it? And I swallowed it. And as I swallowed it, I said, well, I mean, it wasn't bad, other than being kind of gritty and slimy. It wasn't bad. It just tasted like rubber. And then my mom, through a bit of a chuckle, said it was raw fish. I made a beeline to the bathroom. And see, this is why I have trust issues.
Well, now, clams. By the way, I'm not
Clams
an expert
or
on
oysters?
those. Was it clam? I was going to ask, was it clams or oysters?
Well, maybe I think it was
Because
oyster.
clams are done in the clam bake, and they're usually steamed, and they're cooked.
No, I like those. It was oyster. It was
okay,
oyster.
it was one of those things where you go,
Yeah, looks like snot.
that's an
yeah.
oyster.
Yeah.
Whee! I don't like seafood, so when the subject turns to seafood, I simply say the only seafood I like is tuna fish. And everybody usually goes, oh, yeah, tuna fish sandwich? Mm-hmm. Yeah, mayonnaise and pickles. Oh, no, just plain tuna fish.
In a can.
What? Yeah, just plain tuna fish. Apparently, when I was a young boy, I don't remember this, but I've been told that I did. My Uncle Ed and I would sit at the kitchen table and eat sardines out of a can. I have since smelled sardines, and it's no wonder I have mental issues.
Then again, you know what they say about writers? We're crazy because we've got all these people in our head.
Speak for yourself.
I don't want to hear it. You are the creator of Canis and Seth and Jonas.
They're simply characters in a novel.
That came from
Just
his
like
head.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Well, he was a little crazy, so.
By the way, I have a very interesting idea. Everybody knows the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, right? I mean, everybody's heard A Christmas Carol, read it, seen it on TV, seen it in the movies, and hundreds of different variations. I got the idea the other night. You know, everybody knows Scrooge's story, but nobody knows Jacob Marley's. That's all I'm going to say about it.
And on that note, we're going to say goodbye.
Good night, and good luck.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell, and leave a comment if you have something special to say.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. May all your Christmases be bright.
What he said.
And may you get what you want.
Yeah. May Santa Claus forget the naughty things that you did.
I think everybody should get coal. That's right. They've all been naughty this year. Love that movie. Good night.
Bye.